G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Draw with Jazza. I'm Jazza and this is the Artist Showcase video series where you guys send me your artwork via jazza.newgrounds.com and I show 10 of them off in a video every week, one of which is picked to be put on the front page of Newgrounds. Now getting started, the first piece is by artist Caricatures by Justice and it's called More Cowbell. It seems to me that this piece is quite well drawn with the painting and okay, so that was a terrible Christopher Walken impression, but this is not a terrible Christopher Walken painting. It's actually very well done and accentuated as a caricature in all the right ways. So I encourage you to check out more pieces by Caricatures by Justice because this piece gets a lot of things done right, in particular the caricaturization to make us know who it is, but also the painting style and the simplistic nature of the strokes, but also used effectively in a way to really get the point across. Next piece by artist Sullup is called Sam Jackson and it is another celebrity interpretation. Very different style and very different execution, but still effective and extremely impressive. As you can see, this piece is extremely high in its level of detail. One of the things I like most about this piece, or find most impressive I should say, is how accurately this character or this actor's personage has been portrayed. So often when we see people do portraits of known characters or celebrities or anything like that, it tends to be sometimes a bit hit and miss, sometimes quite close, whereas this is really on the mark and you know exactly who it is. It's very well portrayed, and also I love the medium. I love the way that the pen strokes have been used, the way that they have. Everything has been really well optimized and polished. They've done a fantastic job. Keep up the good work. Our next piece is by artist Insomniac and it's called Innocence Lost. I'll be honest, this piece was a close runner for the showcase feature because first and foremost, this artist has made some astounding progress. This piece shows so much polish and a lot of ambition, very creative in its pose and angle, very, very well done in terms of sense of motion and everything being communicated clearly. So they've done a really great job and I'm enjoying seeing this artist improve as they submit to the showcase. Our next piece is by artist Kidney John and it's called Ben Pustanak. Pustanak? I think that's it. And I'm sure the name has something to do with the fact that this guy is on the toilet, looking remarkably like I look when I go to the toilet. I get mocked by my girlfriend because I use my phone when I go to the loo, but who doesn't? Come on, bit of a poll here. In fact, I'm going to put 2 comments in the description. Pay attention now. I want you to like the one that applies to you. One comment is going to be, I use my phone on the toilet, and the other one is going to be, I don't use my phone on the toilet. Now, if no one uses their phone on the toilet, you all think it's grotty and unhygienic and a terrible, terrible thing to do, then I'm going to be incredibly embarrassed and ashamed, but I'm still going to do it because it's eternal toilet reading. Seriously, you've got the whole world's information dispensed on this little thing. Anyways, back to the art piece. It's fantastically well done. Really clean line work, really simplistic on the shading, but everything is really well polished. A nice, clever sort of angle, and the characterization and style of the piece is very well done. Next piece by artist Surfside Aaron is called Flying Sharks in quotation marks, and this is another piece by an artist who is making some fantastic progress. This piece is very, very well painted. Now, I will comment that one of the things I think is really well done is the fact that the eye is drawn with the clarity of the shark and then the kind of softness of everything else. So it makes us really focus in on the shark. And of course, it's an amazing piece because it's a shark with wings and lasers. So what more does it need aside from maybe a T-Rex in there somewhere? But other than that, fantastic work. Next piece by artist Sullup again. So this is the second piece. I think this is the first time I've featured 2 pieces from one artist in a showcase, which might appear biased of me, but I do everything in terms of what strikes me in the moment, and I've seen these in 2 separate allotments and it's only just struck me and I still want to show both of them. So I just wanted to show off, in particular, the thing about this piece that strikes me is how really rough it is. It's hugely high resolution and it seems to be a bit of a conceptual piece, but when you zoom in you can see how everything is really just done in squiggles and you can see it was really creatively just burst into form, you know, and yet when we zoom out we see blades of grass, we see the crevices of the edges of the cliff and the river, we see the bridge, we see all these details, and yet on close inspection it's really quite rough, and it's very effective at creating a really nice sort of aesthetic for a concept piece. So fantastic work. Our next piece is by artist Llama Reaper and is called Thing What Thing. I've featured some pieces from Llama Reaper in the past. This artist has an incredible style and I love his use of colors and the way he composes his images and frames everything. Everything has this really nice, rich, solid feel to it. So I really encourage going to his page on Newgrounds and checking out his artwork, as well as YouTube where he has some speed paintings and stuff. So he's very talented and well worth checking out. Next piece by artist Sakurube is called Fruit Butt, and I think it's some sort of fruit bat with a butt, and very well drawn. I love the polished feel of this. It has a really stylized, cartoony feel, which is done in all the right ways. Subtle use of line weight variation, really effective characterization, and a nice bit of a texture overlay on the top. I'm not sure if it's too strong or if that really adds to it. So it's a kind of on the line for me, but the texture overlay is welcome and the polished feel isn't detracted from it all. It's fantastically done. Next piece by artist Orgrin is called Nightmare Mother. Again, a piece by an artist who has made some fantastic progress, and this piece features some very interesting sort of things. First of all, we have this creature in the kind of top middle left thing, and then we have the female figure on the bottom right. And the way that things are composed in an almost grayscale desaturated feel with this highlighted neon-like green glow in the sludge bit. I don't know what that is. Is that some sort of snaky thing? I'm not entirely sure. It's almost surrealist in its creation. It's hard to interpret what it is, but at the same time, you know exactly the tone that's coming through. It's very dark, it's quite creepy, it's a bit sinister, but it's very well executed. Fantastic job. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, our feature of the week is by Ludo Creator, and it is called Under the House. This piece is, I believe, a digital artwork, but it's so accurately represented as a traditional sort of medium in these programs that come with different custom brushes or are specifically for creating painting style images. Who knows, I could be wrong, it could actually be a painting, but as far as I can tell, it seems quite digital and it's very, very clean. I love the composition. Everything is very kind of in your face. It's very strong and solid. The colors are clear. Seems to me the kind of illustration that would be on the front cover of a children's book or something like that. It's really well done and I enjoy this artwork, so I look forward to seeing more from this artist. That is it for this week's Artist Showcase, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for everyone who submitted, and make sure to check out the other artworks that were submitted that are shown on the Tumblr page, which is at jazzzastudios.tumblr.com. And if you're interested in submitting your artwork to a future showcase, make sure to wait till the end of the video to see how to do that. That's it for now, ladies and gentlemen, and until next time, I will see you later. Do you want a chance for your artwork to be featured in the next showcase video? Upload your artwork to the art portal on newgrounds.com. Send me a link to your artwork by going to jazza.newgrounds.com and click Send a Private Message. Make sure to include the word Showcase in capital letters in the message title and give me a link to your piece of art. Please be considerate of my time by submitting no more than one image per week to the Artist Showcase, and make sure it's on newgrounds.com. Thanks for checking out this week's showcase. I look forward to seeing your art in the future.